Where 10 on your side is your local election headquarters. Tuesday afternoon, it should be over. Those political ads that have been running since August 1st.
Analysts say this more than 3-month stretch will likely be the new norm with early voting in Virginia now. But who's providing all the money needed to sustain that? 10 on your side's Brett Hall is following the funds.
From the digital studio, our friends at the Virginia Public Access Project tell the story. If you look at the latest campaign finance reports, those running for General Assembly have raised combined more than $46 million. That's actually just around a third of what all the candidates raised in 2019 when all was said and done. This is just 1 month. And while there is early voting this time around that changes the game, there's also the addition of 2 specific people. When Governor Glenn Youngkin was elected 2 years ago, his largest source of funding came from his own personal fortune. Ahead of next week's decision day, it's the fortune he's accumulated since that is fueling the plethora of ads you've seen on the Republican side.
So he's very much saying, yes, like we need this kind of influx of cash at the very end. We have to really sprint for much longer, right, for these next several weeks.
In the last month alone, Youngkin has given almost $1 million alone to the campaign of Danny Diggs, who is running to unseat Senator Monty Mason. Campaign finance reports show he's also the top donor for 4 of the other Republicans on the air day in and day out.
Governor Youngkin, his fundraising ability, compared to his predecessors, it is just blowing them out of the water, breaking records left, right, and center.
But ODU political science professor Dr. Ben Molesky says he also isn't surprised to see Democrats still with the upper hand, mainly because of one man, Michael Bills. The Charlottesville millionaire launched the Clean Virginia Fund a few years back to counter the political influence of Dominion Energy. He's given more than $8.8 million this election cycle.
When we talk about money in elections, right, it's are you buying votes? No. But are you buying access? Yes.
Access to people who control the policies they want to control.
Abortion is on the ballot.
And Molesky says what he'll be following this election is if Youngkin's thousands of dollars in ads touting his own abortion plan works. Often he says you don't want to bring up the topic your opponent is slamming you on. But on the other hand,
these are issues that galvanize the public. So every election is the most important election now.
Remember, with Republicans holding the top 3 statewide offices, it's Republicans' ability to control everything and Democrats' ability to stop it that's at stake in this race. Early voting continues tomorrow, and then the polls open at 6 o'clock Tuesday morning. From the digital studio, Brett Hall, 10 on your side.